Arnab, you're absolutely right. So Twitter will have to decide, or India will have to make Twitter decide whether it's going to be a neutral platform where free-flowing ideas are exchanged. There's people providing content and people consuming content, or is it going to editorialize content, which it clearly is doing in the case of India, and now it's beginning to do in the US. But so it has to pick one side. But it seems like Twitter is now, the Democrat vice presidential candidate in the United States, the running mate of Joe Biden. And maybe come 2024, it may well be the principal opposition party in India because the Congress is down in tatters. Liberals are the real illiberals, as someone pointed out earlier. They lack the ability to tolerate other viewpoints. And the leftists among those are even worse. They seek one or the other reason to shut contrary viewpoints instead of having the courage, the intellectual clarity, and the certitude, not just in their own views, but in basic facts, to reply a book with a book, an op-ed with an op-ed, and a tweet with a tweet. Not facts, not the truth, not convincing arguments, but instead Twitter is their army chief, and Twitter's terms of service, which are whimsical, arbitrary, and opaque, which would put Middle East dictators to shame, are their weapon. It's really an unfortunate state of affairs how Twitter's terms of service are used selectively to editorialize content, to shadow ban conservative viewpoints, to shadow ban in India points that are sympathetic to the government, points that are sympathetic to the army, and how fake news is propagated on just one side. I mean, we saw a tweet. I just saw a tweet this morning by someone who's championed lies and fraud all the time, Rana Ayub, on how how one migrant child died, after traveling in a journey, and it made it seem as if the death happened because of the train journey when the Ministry of Railways had to point out a clarification. So why is that not editorialized, and why is basic opinion, not even facts, just basic opinion? Why is that editorialized Karthik, and shadow banned?
Karthik, if I may take off 1 second, Syed, before that, viewers, because I believe that this particular individual you speak about, Rana Ayub, I'm told, don't know the person, but the person has only come into prominence because of a consistent peddling of fake news. Now, when you peddle fake news, this person, Rana Ayub, peddles fake news and says a 4.5-year-old son of migrants died at the railway station on arrival on a Shramik special train, while his father desperately hunted for some milk he believed will save his child. Now, what this individual says is, I'm only forwarding a piece, in this case published by a paper. But when you're making such a profound editorial comment on it, it is so sad, viewers. This was such a lie. Has there been an apology by Rana Ayub? And point number one. Point number two, will Twitter, therefore, because at a time of national crisis when Rana Ayub puts out such a lie, will Twitter gather some honesty to maybe suspend her account?